Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, co-host and business partner with James Mason. James, good morning. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you today?
Doing good. I enjoy my weekends.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Not looking at red and yellow charts and green candles and
Oh, that's all
flashing
I
numbers.
do the entire damn weekend.
I know you do a lot. Yeah, you watch. People probably don't know this about you, and I'm going to share it. People don't realize that for whatever time they put into TV, you're putting in like triple to quadruple time studying, watching numbers, reading charts, doing stuff. And I know this because sometimes I'll get a text like at 4 a.m, like, oh my God, I just found this. Go look this up. And I'll see it in the morning when I get up and be like, I'm just seeing this because I was in bed.
I can't tell you how many times I've like texted you at like 1:30 or 2 in the morning, and then you actually respond back, and I'm like, oh my God, Todd's awake. Well, now that you're awake, Todd, let's talk about this.
let's have a business meeting.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. I mean, I just believe in trying to be the best and being on top of it, and it never stops for me. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of a obsession, but man, hey, when it comes to making money, like you have to be on top of it. Like it's the only way to increase your odds, in my opinion.
I also think you're partly your age too, because you're quite a bit younger than I am, and I'm thinking back when I was your age, I worked longer and harder hours than I do now. So I think part of it is that too. You're trying to retire before you turn 28, so you're working hard.
Man, I like financially, like going back to 28. Nah, I'm, I mean, I was doing good then financially, but I'm obviously doing way better financially now. So yeah, going back, but man, to be younger would be nicer. And I said that shit like I was like 65 years old. But man, it's like
I always ask people, what age? Knowing what you know now in life, what
mm-hmm.
age would you want to go back to? Hit the reset button and start over.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't, not at all.
Not at all.
Oh, I think a lot of people would go back to their 20s and put all their money in Apple.
Oh, no, I mean, if we're talking about like that, like, going back like in time machine and to where you could like reinvest or anything like that. Oh man, there's so much I would do. So much. But like in terms of like if I had to choose to go back to a point in my life, nah, I'm happy where my life is right now. So
Hi Maggie, I see your shadow there. All right, let's talk about the market.
All right. Okay, so my TD Ameritrade just cut off on me. So really, it doesn't matter because Jerome Powell is going to move the market however he sees fit today, and so the Dow futures could be up, it could be down, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because this is one big old fugazi, however they said it on Wolf of Wall Street. Let's see. Hold on. All right, so let me share a chart with y'all really quickly. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. All right, so here we can see the SPY. We are taking this pullback, and let me go to the daily chart. So we're taking this little pullback here. We're slightly up pre-market at the moment, and this is what I want to watch out for because the Fed has been coming in trying to bottom this out. And it's really irking the hell out of me because every time I go to make my entry, I make my entry on it breaking down, and that seems to be the same damn time that Jerome Powell comes in and starts buying. So we're clearly looking at the same damn thing here. And literally you can ask the TTBB members. I literally will enter a trade on the SPY breaking down, and Jerome Powell will will crush my 30, 40, $50,000 positions with his $60 billion that he throws into the market. So I'm currently in a bearish trade on SPY, and I just need to really, I'm just thinking as I go, guys. I need to just watch this. Like, I don't need it getting away from me here. And on the daily chart here, if you have the 9 EMA up in the 86 EMA, this little weird range right in here. This is the equivalent to World War I trench warfare. It's going to be fighting for inches. And until we break to either side, we have no direction. So we need to watch this to see if it's going to break above this 86 EMA on the daily chart, which at current value is 454.34 right now, or if it's going to break back below that 9 EMA, which is 448.01. We're currently pre-market at 449.80 after taking this little, not even really a bounce. It's just kind of like floating up. But I don't know. Regardless, I don't like it. So I'm just going to keep focus on this to see what happens. And
you have puts, correct?
Yes, I do.
How far out are they?
March 7th. So I'll have time on it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with time. But the thing is, I don't want to lose. Because, I mean, we know how last Monday was. Last Monday was a freaking massacre.
Out of curiosity, if anyone who would like to lose, go ahead and make a comment in there that you want to lose, because James just said he doesn't want to lose.
I don't, but man, and I hate it. And it's, I'll be honest, guys, it's so stupid when some of you guys say, "Don't fight the Fed." Y'all really think that I'm out here trying to fight Jerome Powell with all his damn money? No, I'm not. I'm trading the damn charts. If it's breaking down, it's breaking down. I mean,
the reality is that there's a lot of traders that read charts and they're seeing the same or close to the same thing. So Jerome Powell's not going after James. He's going after the trading community, because in his eyes, he's like, oh, this is ripe pickings. All I have to do is hit this button. The SPY is going to go this way, and all these guys are effed. So it's like it's not hard for him to mother up a bunch of traders.
Yeah. And like the reason why I keep going short, guys, is because one, the breakup presents its, or not to break up, to break down and presents itself. Then on top of it, we have the 10-year yields moving up. And when those yields are moving up, the stock market should be going down. And that's actually how I know when the federal government is buying up the market, is when the market starts moving up and those rates are moving up at the same time. Those rates are inverse in the market. So, yeah, I see the bearish setup. It starts breaking down, and I'll just take a quick look at those rates. They're going up, and I make my entry, and next thing you know, Jerome Powell is around the corner waiting to take me to the woodshed again. So I'm gun shy of Jerome Powell right now. I really am. But yeah, so that's kind of how I feel about the market overall right now. I mean,
there he is.
Yeah, the Grand Reaper. Yeah. I mean, pre-market, I got the notification on my phone, and I looked at it when it really did start pulling back here, back below 447 again. 447 is the freaking breakdown range. If they would stop trying to save this damn market, actually, the market would have just tumbled if they didn't save it the last like 3 times they did. But the last 3 times over like last week, that's how serious they are with keeping this market up at the moment. But the truth to the matter is, they can't keep it up forever. I really believe that every time they go to buy up the market here, everybody who's holding shares or whatever, Wells, retail, whoever, they're just selling into those little spikes, and that brings it right back down. So really, at the point that we're at right now, the Federal Reserve is just buying everybody's bags up and holding them. And at the end, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe at the end of all this, Todd, the Federal Reserve owns the entire stock market. Where does that put us?
What's that movie? They realize they're living in a bubble, in a dome bubble, and they're just existing. Is it? There's a movie called Free Guy, I think. They're just pawns in a video game that's being played.
I have no idea.
All right. People will know in the comments.
I don't watch TV.
I know it's a movie. It's a movie. So anyway, so to be clear, you're in a put. But if someone's like, I'm thinking about, I want to get into a possible put here. And one of the commentaries that was in our social media this weekend was all they did was talk about SPY. Not true. We talk about other stuff also, but Free Guy, that's what I thought it was, with Ryan Reynolds. If you're looking to take a put, you're looking for a break under 447, and then you would think that would be a safe opportunity to take a trade in SPY.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why we're talking about SPY so much lately is because the position we're at in the market right now, it's so critical. Like we have to keep eyes on this. And this is, at least for us, it's our number one indicator, looking at the market as a whole, as to really how we need to think for our trades. If the market goes just ripping down and we have a parabolic bearish move, then why are you going to be trying to look long in like Tesla or all the other hip stocks and things like that? Like, why? I mean, there's no point.
And it's liquid. I mean, it's a liquid. It moves, so there's volume. So you can say it. I mean, it's a good indicator to work with.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so let's move on from the SPY and talk about
Funware.
Funware. Let's do it. Ticker PHUN.
Give me an F. Give me a U. They spell Funware with PH.
Yeah.
Here it is. That's so funny.
Or you could say that's so
funny.
Yeah, that or funky. PH. Yeah.
While you're pulling that up, I'm just going to say thank you to William. Little good morning tip. Thank you, William. Appreciate that.
All right. So Funware this morning announced that they have a strategic partnership with a campaign called Nucleus, whatever that means. Let's see. I'm just looking at the article right now. Let me find the one line in it. Okay, so see, Campaign Nucleus provides an AI-based digital platform that provides center-right candidates, organizations, and corporations a centralized ecosystem, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so really, Funware has found their niche, and that is in the political arena. We all know that in 2020, they did some work on the Trump campaign, and I think they're just rolling with it, which, I mean, I can't blame them as a company. Like, normally I wouldn't, agree with mixing your business with politics, but, well, they're in the thick of it now, so they might as well make something of it, because otherwise, I mean, they had a shitty PPS before all that. Now, the big question is, for everybody, are they going to do any work for Trump and this new social network that he's releasing? Nobody knows, and nobody won't know until, after they release that news, if they even do. And that's the thing here. At that point, there's going to be, if they would release some news like that, there would be a massive spike, and at that point, you'd just be chasing. But this trade, this stock, this ticker, 100% is nothing but speculation. Just remember that, guys. As of right now, this is not an investment. So we done had that nice spike up back here. And really, I haven't touched it since then. Now, obviously, this was an alert last year, and then it finally did its thing, and it's pulled back. And I really don't have any more intentions of trying to trade it now, unless if they release something substantial. And I kind of have a hard time thinking that they're going to release anything substantial, because if they do release anything, it's just going to be a FOMO play. Now, Trump could come in and use them again, but then again, at the same time, with DWAC, I just, okay. So when it comes to making money, like I really don't care like what the politics of the company are. I'm just here to make damn money. If I feel like they have potential to make money, I'll trade it. I don't let any personal biasness get in my way of making money. I don't give a shit. Now I know a lot of people ain't like that, and honestly, I don't give a shit about that either. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you're trading in the stock market to make money. That's the freaking goal here. And we do have to take into consideration some things. So DWAC, the Trump social network is supposed to come out. When are they anticipating that, Todd? Like end of February, March, sometime?
I've been talking the end of February, but and again, we really don't know, do we? They're saying the end of February.
I have a hard time seeing that, because where's their marketing campaign? I haven't seen any marketing on it.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about this pre-market, really, like, okay, you might open up a social network, but what's the business model behind it? Like, how is this money going to be generated? What's the plan?
Well, where's the revenue going to come from? That's the question.
Yeah.
Where's the revenue going to come from to make this a viable business? And I comment, well, we could ask that question about a lot of Trump's businesses.
Yeah. And again, like, it's not come down to politics for us. We just have to look back at the past. And there's no need to, get in arguments or anything about politics with anyone else, because we are just focusing on the company and the stock and how can we make money here. But these are things that we have to consider. So Funware and DWAC are honestly going to be kind of connected at the hip in some ways. Now, if Trump does release his social network, I wouldn't be surprised if Funware does not have their hands in the mix some way, shape, or form. But also, too, that merger is not complete with DWAC. And what if they just said, hey, we're not going to go through with this merger, and we're going to keep it private? DWAC is going to go crashing along with Funware. Just because, they're kind of just tied together based off of Donald Trump. So I guess really what I'm saying here is just like, don't throw all your eggs in one basket, and don't get emotionally caught up in politics just because you support some person or not. And like, you have to be careful. Like there's been a lot of, when I go back and think about all my trades I've ever taken in my worst ones, there's been a lot of times like when I jumped into something emotionally because I supported it, like supported a person, not like an actual like product that was being created, but supported like a person. And I lost money on that trade, like in that company. Just because some person got promoted into an executive role or got brought into the company, I've tried to trade it thinking that they were going to come in and turn it around, and they just didn't. And so that was just, some lessons in the past for me. And that's why I'm really, kind of talking like this. So Funware, to me, I think it's one of those tickers that you don't need to really go heavy in, just because you don't know what can happen at the end of the day. And that's just my personal opinion on this. They are kind of function in this political, social arena. And, there's no coincidences in the stock market. This is an election year. And Funware might actually turn into be a decent runner this year. Maybe there might be more candidates who jump on board with their platform, and that might bring, more FOMO to this ticker. But just from a technical analysis breakdown, let's see. Let's go right there.
It's staying above this $3 mark, and it hit 311 when we started talking about it. And the pre-market high was 313. There could be some. It's traded almost 9 million shares this morning. This could have a little FOMO this morning. It could have a run at the bell.
Yeah. So my trigger price on this will be the break above. Well, yeah, the break above 335. And you can see where I drew that line right back here on this first push up. So the break above 335. Now you guys will need to determine your own stops. That's based off your own risk tolerance. But 335 and
this is a day trade. This is not a swing trade.
Exactly.
And it could be a quick day trade too. Like tomorrow, if you're asking us, hey, are we still in fun? We're still in Funware. That's gonna be the wrong question to ask us.
Yeah, especially like if it goes up, triggers, hits a target, and you're still in it, and it drops down to like $1.50 tomorrow, and we're just gonna be like, oh, man, that's no fun. Thank you, Todd. All right. So yeah, again, like this just really in context of a quick day trade, and I just have to view this one just as that is a day trade because I wouldn't want to get caught holding bags in case anything negative came out. Now, yeah, they did release this news on this partnership, which really means nothing. So again, I'd have to wait to see that break above 335 and just trade this based solely off of technicals. Now we could, looking at this 5-minute chart now, guys, we could come up here and it triggers and it get rejected. It did right here and right here. Keep that in mind. This is another reason why I wouldn't go heavy in it. Like you just don't know. So you want to, trading is all about surviving. It's
so if I'm going to trade this ticker, and I'm not sure I'm going to trade it today. I'm not sure I'm going to trade it all today. It's just a weird pre-market, and there's not a whole lot going on. I would have DWAC up, Fun up, and SPY up, and I'd be watching all of them together because DWC, AC, and Fun are going to run together because they're tied together, and I would want to see SPY having a green day versus a red day on this trade for me. And again, it would be a quick day trade. I'd be in, I'd take my 20, 40, 60, 80 cents and get out in a small position.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, just looking back at the day chart for this day trade, if it even sets up, and if it doesn't trigger today, maybe tomorrow or next day, whenever, but that break above 335, and I would look for that quick day trade up to about 397. And me personally, I know I'd just be looking to bail out. So yeah, that's what I see for Funware.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes, under 3 minutes to the market. We got to get going.
All right. So let's see. Let's just do a quick glance to the comments. Sorry for getting caught up on SPY. I just, it's important stuff that I have to talk about. All right. S. John, you are the man. I like coming in here and seeing that news posted. All right. So Todd, that is all I have today. Do you have anything else?
No, me too. Be careful. It's the first Monday of the week. First day of the week, I'm sorry. And pre-market volume has been slow. I still think we're looking at some pending war news maybe. So I'm going to tread lightly today, personally.
Same here. So, all right, everybody. Again, like Todd said, trade safe, trade smart, and we will see y'all in the next one.